Okay, interesting shootout today. On the left we've got a Surface Laptop 4. It's an 11th gen i5 processor and 16 gigs of RAM. On the right we've got a bog standard Steam Deck. I'm not sure what the specs are, but I'll put them in the comments. The only addition is it's been upgraded with a 500 gigabyte SSD, and it's running the display you can see behind it, which is the main FL Studio song display. Anyway, without further ado, let's see how we get on with these two. So off the blocks we've got 21 versus 23 for the Steam Deck. So the Surface Laptop 4 not having to work quite so hard initially, but let's see how things fare up. The first number I'll give will always be the device on the left, the Surface Laptop 4. The second number I give will always be the one on the right, which is the Steam Deck. So currently 23 versus 27. So the Surface Laptop 4 not having to work quite as hard as the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck doing remarkably well actually, considering that it's really a graphical, GPU intensive device rather than a more of a business device which suits FL Studio. Currently now looking at 21 versus 22, so very close together. The Surface Laptop 4 just has the slight edge against the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck obviously performing really well, considering. These can be picked up second hand now for around about £250, so potentially if you have a monitor behind you, it could be quite a bargain, quite a good way of running FL Studio. Now, as per previously, they're slightly out of sync at this stage. Into the fast section, we're looking at 38 for the Surface Laptop 4 against 43 for the Steam Deck. So the Surface Laptop 4 slightly ahead, not having to work quite as hard as the Steam Deck. 40 now against 46. Broadly similar, but the Surface Laptop 4 does have the edge. But I'm surprised that the Steam Deck is doing as well as it is, considering, let's say, it's a GPU-led device, and it's not running any software here that makes use of the GPU. FL Studio not making any use of the GPU at all. So doing very well. 39 now on the left versus 49 on the right for the Steam Deck. So yes, it's fair to say that the Surface Laptop 4 is doing well, but my money I think would be on the Steam Deck. You can be picked up now for around £250 second hand. It's been on the market for a while now, so potentially a good option for FL Studio if you have a spare monitor lying around. I've got a USB-C dongle adapter plugged in the back, which has got an HDMI out to the monitor there, and that's all you need. I mean, there's plenty of spare ports as well to run your other accessories, and the dock I got was fairly cheap as well. Okay, 35 versus 44. I think that's probably, we've seen enough there. Let's call it a day. As I say, quite impressed by the Steam Deck. That's where my money would be in this instance, and also you've got a nice portable device there that you can take with you and probably just about manage to compose when you're away from home perhaps, but you know, teams up well with an external monitor, an external keyboard, which I've actually got down here, plugged into the back. And yeah, I guess that's all to say. Feel free to ask any questions. Hope you've enjoyed it. Give me a like if you have, and subscribe if you want to see more performance videos for FL Studio or different bits of hardware in the future. Thanks very much for your time.